Hi everybody, Tetanus Risk here with you on this gorgeous late November day. It's about 10 degrees Celsius outside, or I guess that's 50 for those of you still staring at the Fahrenheit side of the thermometer. As you can see here, I got the 2000 Safari all-wheel drive wedged into the drive shed, and I got it jacked up and on jack stands, and today I'm going to swap out the transmission mount. Here's the mount right here, bolted through a flange that's welded to the cross member. And I'm going to undo these two bolts. And there's two more up in here, one on each side. So I used the jack to jack up the van. And then I put the jack stands in under the humps on the subframe, one on each side. Safety first, or at the very least second. And then I slid the jack ahead with a 4x4. Who are they trying to kid? It's a 3.5 by 3.5. But I put it in under the hump on the transmission pan, because that's about your strongest point. And once my bolts are out, I'm going to start jacking. And hopefully it'll clear enough that I can pull this out with ease. So I'm going to do all that and I'll come back. It's no longer a gorgeous sunny November day. It's now a cold and wet November evening 4 days later. So I want to wish everybody south of the border happy Thanksgiving Day. I hope you're eating lots of turkey and watching some ball on TV. I got the ball on TV here. So I ran into a couple of issues. This transmission mount right here came with the van, and I have the all-wheel drive, and the extension that comes off the transmission that the transfer case bolts to has a bolt that hangs down, so you need this cutaway. This will not fit. Not sure what this fits, although both parts have the 2839 in their part number, but maybe the A stands for all-wheel drive, EM stands for every other machine. So I had to wait for this to come in from our friends at Rock Auto. And lately I've been on a run of getting a lot of packaging from Rock Auto that looks like this. I'm not sure what's going on. If that part was returned, I have seen evidence of that in the past. So I'm going to get under the van and bolt this up. So the other issue I had was one of the bolts that went through the mount and into the extension for the transfer case or transmission was seized. Even with the impact on it, I couldn't back that bolt out. And WD-40 really doesn't touch aluminum oxidation. So I had to take the blowtorch and heat up the aluminum around the bolt. And when I got it freed up, or when I got it good and heated up, put the impact back on it and it spun out, no problem. So I'm going to get underneath there and I'm going to bolt this up. So I had a bit of an issue trying to get the new mount in. Seems I didn't have enough clearance between the transmission and the cross member. So here's my old mount on the left. Not much left of it. Came apart as I was tearing it out, which probably made it easier to get out. I got looking at the stud length here, and I got 1.25 inches there and 1 inch there. So I'm going to take the grinder to these and take off about 1/4 of an inch plus to facilitate getting it in with ease. So I'm going to do that, dress up the cut a bit so the nuts will start on there, and I'll come back. Okay, now I'm closer to 7/8. Cut about 3/8 off. I'm hoping that gives me enough clearance to twist this into place and bolt it up. Now I'm going to get down on the floor and try and do just that. Okay, this one's good too. Frickin' junk. Do I have to machine my own part here? Like, come on already. So I'm going to do that too, I guess. Okay, so that's a little better. Bolt goes in there now. A little bit of clearance around the bolt. So now I'm going to get down on the floor, get underneath the van and put this in. Okay, after much modification, and some finagling, I got the new transmission mount in. I'm concerned about the clearance up there on the cutaway. The transfer case is awfully close, but I'm going to be pulling this back out again when I do my S10 transfer case swap to make this four-wheel drive rather than all-wheel drive. So I'll modify and shave that back a bit then. For now, I'm going to drop the van. I want to take it out for a little test drive and see if I lost any shaking in the steering wheel. So that's it. When you're tackling this, buy a decent one so you don't end up having to modify it. I thought I bought a mid-range one, but no, it still needed to be modified. Cut the studs, drill out the holes, and shave that notch back a bit. So as always, if you like the content, please subscribe, leave a comment down below, give a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.